Hello, I'm Andrew Wilson, the son of Alistair Wilson, and on the 28th of November 2004, someone came to our family home on a Sunday evening while my dad was putting me and my brother to bed and reading us a bedtime story. The next thing that I remember from the night is looking at my dad lying in the doorway covered in blood. I was only 4 years old at the time, my dad was 30. After that, though, no more bedtime stories, no more playing football or helping my dad in the garden. My dad and I missed out on so many things together, like showing me how to tie a tie, driving lessons, or even taking me for my first legal pound. I'm now 20 years old with little answers regarding my dad's death. For the last 16 years, I've been left wondering why my friends all had a dad and I didn't. I still not can believe that someone came to our house, shot my dad dead on our doorstep while my brother and I were upstairs. The only memory that I'm left with of my dad is the image of him lying on the doorstep. Photographs are all me and my family have, and no family should suffer the way that my family has all these years. So I'm appealing on behalf of my family for anyone who has any information at all, no matter how big or how small, to please come forward. Someone out there knows something, and it could be the bit of missing information that we need that's crucial to the case. Nothing can bring my dad back, but knowing who did this and why could give myself and the family the closure that we deserve. Any information could be crucial to the case. Thank you for listening.
Family of Alistair Wilson have kindly released some very personal photographs of Alistair today. One of four of them together, one of Andrew and his brother at the graveside, and this photograph here of Alistair with Andrew. Many people will be familiar with this image of Alistair in the blue jacket, which was the image that was released by the police following on from his murder in 2004. Andrew had previously been cropped out of the image, and the other aspect of this picture is that it was taken on the day that Alistair was murdered on Sunday, 28th of November 2004. On the back of Andrew's appeal, I'd like to appeal on various aspects of the investigation today. Firstly, I'd like to speak about the handgun that was used. The handgun was recovered from a drain in Seabank Road in Nairn on the 8th of December 2004, about 10 days after the murder. I have a replica of the handgun here, which I'll show you to show its scale. This is a Heinel Schul Model 1 handgun from the 1920s or 1930s. As you'll see within the size of my hand, it's absolutely tiny. And if I actually put it in the grip of my hand, I can only actually get one finger on the finger grip. This weapon was predominantly used by German soldiers during World War II, and from all our inquiries, the most likely means of that gun ending up in Nairn is from an heirloom from a veteran who was at World War II. Additionally, I'd like to add that the ammunition used in the weapon was from the 1980s or 1990s, which from an investigatory point of view would indicate that the weapon has not sat in a loft since 1945. It has been used, it has been loaded with ammunition from a period in the 80s and 90s, which from my point of view greatly increases the likelihood that somebody will have seen it, family, friends or associates, or know about its existence. So please, if you know anything about a weapon like that, or relatives or veterans from World War II bringing back heirlooms from World War II that remain within families, please get in touch with the police. The second aspect of my appeal is about an envelope which the killer had, a blue envelope with the word Paul in it, which may or may not mean something in the context of this investigation. But in the circumstances of it, which you can read about in the attached article, does the name Paul mean anything to you? If it does, please get in touch with the police by phoning or emailing. And lastly, I'd like to appeal to anyone who knows any other Alistair Wilsons that may have been the intended target of any violence or retribution to any extent. Please get in touch with the inquiry team by phone or by email. We remain committed to bringing the killer of Alistair to justice, and we need your assistance to do that. Thank you very much.